Hello and welcome, everyone, to me and my Australian brother Michael's
Yeah,
new show. How you doing, man?
I'm excited. This has been in the works for a bit, and we're
Yes.
finally doing our first episode. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, and the background right now, everyone. You see the background, you kind of know what
It
the
is
hell we're
for a
doing
reason.
here.
Yeah.
This is our new show, The Shape, Michael Myers and Friends. We
Hell
are
yeah.
friends
We're
of Michael
friends.
Myers.
Yeah.
Don't fucking kill us. We are your friend.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here. This show is going to be all about Halloween, the Halloween franchise, and Michael Myers in general. So anything and everything you can think of, deep dives into the movies, stuff like that, we'll be going through. Maybe we got some fun surprises up ahead. We don't exactly know where
Hopefully.
this could go.
Yeah, no.
So,
It could literally get 2 views, but we could get 10 episodes out of it, or it could get like 500 views and we only do 2 more. Who knows? Like,
exactly.
I love it. Yeah.
So to start it off, usually what people would do is they do it on the first movie, but fuck that noise. That's not what we're doing here. What we are doing here is trailer reaction to the teaser
Yeah.
that just dropped the other day. Man, I was so excited when the thing fucking dropped. It's a year from now. It's
Yeah.
craziness how long it is, but I'm so glad they put this out there. Are you excited about this?
Yeah, this is obviously they released that first one, which is like 15 seconds, and it's just sort of the tail end of the last of 2018's movie. But yeah, this is an actual trailer with a lot of images. So we figured, why not freeze frame it, dissect it, what we hope it means, what we think it means. Yeah, I didn't even know they were going to drop it. I woke up and you had like tagged me in something. I was like, shit, like Mike Hanley has tagged you, and I see Halloween reaction trailer. I was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, I sort of watched it in bed. I don't really remember any of it though.
Yeah,
So,
I had not. I started it and then something came up and I couldn't finish it. So I didn't get far at all. All I remember is that
yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis said that there was a convention, online convention coming up, and she goes, "We got a surprise for you." And that's all I saw. And then out of nowhere, I saw that the trailer had dropped. And went, yes. And I
hell
think
yeah.
30 seconds. It's a 30-second trailer. I think 30 seconds
Yeah.
is perfect for being a year from now, because it
Yeah,
doesn't give us a lot. It just gives us a little taste.
yeah. Teaser. It gives a little tease.
But you know what? Let's just get right into it. Are you
Let's
ready?
do it. Hell yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Classic. Love the pumpkin. Love the jack-o'-lantern.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Next Halloween, when the sun sets and someone is alone, he kills.
Okay.
I am.
No, that's like the video. I can't. So when he's picking up the mask,
Yes.
first of all, he's got bandages on, so shout out to him for getting medical attention. Like,
Now,
so he's clearly burned.
do you think that he threw that mask from the house, said, "I don't want to get this mask burned," and just chucked it?
He's like, I've seen the other masks. I need to keep this one. Yeah, I think that definitely have to come later in the movie because obviously, like he was wearing the mask when we see him in the fire at the end
Yes.
of 2018. So I think this is definitely a later shot in the movie. And like I said, yeah, he's got his hands burned. It's got bandages over there. I wonder if they'll ever explain that because how did he get bandages on his hand? Like that'd be weird. Like, did he just walk to the hospital and be like, yo, I'm sort of burning up here?
I'll be very curious if he ends up doing a hospital scene in this because it'll be very reminiscent of Halloween 2 if they go that direction. That could get interesting.
Like, and I'm sure the three women are like pretty banged up and injured and traumatized, so they'll probably be going straight to the hospital.
100%. They're going to the
I
hospital.
wonder if there is like a cool Halloween classic kill in a Halloween in a hospital
Oh yeah.
location.
All right, let's keep going.
When the sun sets and someone is alone.
Yeah, so the mosque is just in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it gets there.
Ooh, that a fucking
I love
kill right there.
perfect pause on Laurie. She's like,
Yeah. That was some fucking
That was
blood right there. Let me see if I can
gory.
keep playing on that.
Yeah, that's pretty gory actually.
Oh, look at that, man.
Ooh, hell yeah.
That is a fucking flat. Who do you
He's
think
wearing
that
like a red jacket or something.
red jacket? I wonder.
Is it a priest? Is it like a red robe, like a priest?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's some cool blood though. That's like really bright red.
And that's what I want to see from a Halloween movie is a shit.
What is?
Except for
Can
one
you
kill.
see what? Like, can you see what Michael is using? Like, does it show, or is it too fast?
I think it might be too fast, but let's back it up a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little too fast. It looks like it is a butcher knife. It looks like a sharp.
Probably either that or like a hammer, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that looks like a hospital.
Oh yeah, right here it definitely looks like a hospital for sure. And it looks like they're like glancing at something. You got grandma in the back over there smiling.
She's like, "You guys all here for me?" You're still alone, grandma. You're still alone.
See where we going with this. Oh, who the hell?
Who's that? So that was Allison. Is there anyone in the background? Is that Michael? Ooh.
Oh man.
That looks like a shape.
Yep.
Is it the shape of?
And looks like the car parked right here. It looks like that could be her car.
Yeah.
Maybe he appeared in the middle of the street and she just got the fuck out of Dodge.
What is the thing over the top of it? Is that looks like a jack-o'-lantern type of thing? But like,
what the hell could that be? That thing.
I think that's too hard. Might be too hard to figure out. But
Yeah.
So
Huge.
So that has to be Michael. I mean, she's not.
Yeah, 100%. And it looks like she's running through a park.
Yeah. It sort of looks like that SUV. Sort of looks like the sheriff's car that was in. He was riding in at the end of 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, she was also in. She actually couldn't really get out. I maybe it's just sort of the same make.
Yeah.
Like the same shape of car. I don't know if that's anything or.
So this could still be like towards
So, like,
the beginning
maybe-
of the movie here.
Like maybe he like got in that car and drove it, but yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. Because as we know, Michael Myers can drive.
hell yeah. You log him up for 10 years, 20 years, 50. He knows how to drive a manual straight out.
Let's see where we're going with her running. Ooh,
I don't think she was in the first movie. That lady.
yeah. Let's see if I can freeze frame on that. Oh, and that's very reminiscent of
the
Halloween.
first- Yeah, where the nurse and Loomis are driving.
Yeah. And
So she's got a gun.
Yeah, she's got a gun. So could that be?
Maybe it's like the wife of the sheriff. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. Like, I haven't. Sure, if you like, you can research it, but what's the fun in that? Yeah, I honestly have no idea. Like, she has a gun, unless it's just some random America, and she's just carrying a gun, and this is just like a random kill. But
Now, do you think? Oh, would she be a little younger? Do you think that could be? Wait, no, I don't think it. No,
who are you thinking of?
I was thinking of Tommy and
Lindsay
yeah,
Lohan.
Lindsay.
Oh, wasn't one of them coming back?
Both of them are coming back.
Actually,
Because Anthony Michael Hall
okay.
is
That's
coming
right.
in as Tommy, and I forgot who is playing. So that could
actually
be the right
could be.
age.
Yeah.
That could be actually her. And if that's her, that means that they're getting ready to fuck some shit up, which is good.
Dude, yeah, get the band back together, man. Let's fucking. I mean, he as much as Michael screwed up Laurie's life, I'm sure he absolutely fucked Lindsay and Tommy's
yeah.
life up. Like
that night must have traumatized the shit out of them at being that little.
Yeah, because Laurie at least has. I mean, Laurie's friends got murdered, like as opposed to Lindsay's, but like, well, I mean, Lindsay's babysitter got murdered, but you know, Laurie's a bit more mature at that point and can understand, whereas they're just like, they're absolutely terrified.
Yeah, and they're running in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
For help.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually that might be Lindsay now that you say that.
Looks around like it could be the same age.
Yeah, 100%. Confirmed. This is confirmed. So yeah, hospital again.
Ooh.
Or is that Lindsay?
Go back a little bit.
So that's a Christmas sweater.
Yeah, that looks like her mom.
Yeah, that's Karen. That's Judy
that's
Greer.
Karen.
Yeah.
So it's definitely Christmas time.
Yeah, wrong season, Judy. Yeah, so I think someone in the clothing department is getting fired there. It's supposed to be on Halloween. No, but yeah, so we just saw Allison in the hospital. So and she's like running. Laurie was looking, so something clearly is happening. This not just like a normal scene.
Yeah, hopefully. So it looks like
she's still got the blood, so that's probably the same night. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this actually. I don't know if they've confirmed if this takes place like a year later, because I think
that's what I'm
supposedly Halloween Ends also takes place in 2018. So I'm not sure if this is the same night. It could be. All three of them could just take place in the same day night. So that would actually be interesting. It's like a real time Halloween movie type of thing.
I would like that for it to be all throughout. Or
I'm not sure if they will, but yeah.
The other option could be that the first portion takes place in the hospital and then it cuts to a month later, 2 months later, and that
explains the Christmas sweater and that.
It's possible, but maybe it does take place in. I would
so that's definitely like right after, and I don't know. She's either she's looking like she's probably pretty traumatized and just walking away. She has to get out because. I don't think she's like running after or to something. So she's probably pretty messed up.
Because Judy Greer and Jamie Lee Curtis are probably either held up in the hospital or they're waiting on someone while
and she's like, I have to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then that's probably where she like finds Michael, and that's where she's running away from.
Yeah. That sounds about right. We're getting the timeline down.
Or like I mean, she could also like, I could see a scenario where she goes back to Laurie's house and it's like my dad, because I don't know if she ever knows her dad died. I'm pretty sure Laurie and Karen do.
Yeah.
That the dad has died, but I don't know if Allison did. So maybe there's a scenario where she goes back, but she's like, I have to get out of here. What about dad? I have to leave, like type of thing. So who knows?
And they could have told her right there, and then she just walks off.
Yeah, I mean, they could have said, like, hey, dad died. Like, he's dead. And then she's, like, distraught. And so that actually could be what's happening here.
Ooh, so the guy with the gun, that jacket, this looks like this could be Anthony Michael Hall. This could be Tommy.
Yeah, is that sort of like blondish?
Yeah, it looks kind of like
but blonde. It's like but it's got like looks like Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah,
face. Yeah,
and
I mean, this sort of this definitely looks like a bit Tommy.
Yeah.
Like, and then the lady we just saw before this, that also could be Lindsay.
Oh yes.
Depending on, I'm not sure. Like, maybe either this lady or the previous lady we talked about is Lindsay for sure. So she's a bit younger though, I think, unless it's the same lady and just different angles, but she looks a bit younger. So
yeah, she does.
yeah. So not sure.
Ooh.
So that's
wow.
hospital.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to the hospital scene right before we see Anthony Michael Hall looking badass there.
So that I'm not sure whether that you can't really tell where like that background is or anything, but because that's clearly two different scenes. You know, they do it in trailers sometimes, but like you can tell that's two different things. But yeah, that was the same. But yeah, so that's hospital.
Yeah, that's 100% the hospital. And
maybe she was wearing the Christmas sweater in the end of the movie, and we're just misremembering. But
do you know what? I think she might have been. That would make sense.
It's believable.
And then it looks like some shit's about to happen outside the hospital. Is happening. Maybe he's like flashing motherfuckers outside the hospital.
Well, she's yelling Michael, like she's not like Michael. She's just like she's yelling like concerned, like Michael. Like,
yeah.
So that's weird. I wonder why she's like trying to get his attention in a whole group of people. Like they're like, don't fucking say his name and bring him over here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because they're all like looking curiously, like they're like curious about what's happening.
Yeah.
They're not like
this person right here who looks like he's scared shitless.
I love his hair. I love his hair.
Yeah.
And then I think he has the same. I think Anthony Michael Hall has the same jacket on as his sword. So.
Oh yeah, that definitely had to be. And now he has a fucking bat on him.
There's a buzz cut. Oh yeah, I love the beer belly.
Dude. Yeah,
dude, this dude is my idol. Told me he's gonna be my idol in this movie.
And now we got people behind him. So is that his like little mob? Are they all like? Is the town actually joining together? Kind of like.
My dude like went out and got a posse. It's like we can destroy this dude.
And Mickey's bar. So maybe he's coming. Ooh, maybe he's coming from the bar because he hears like ambulances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He hears that Michael's back.
Yeah, I mean he's probably like a full on drunk.
Like, 100%.
I mean, he looks angry. I bet you he's probably raised his hand to his wife at least once.
Oh, whoa!
This might be a random. This might be one of those random kills.
Yeah,
like we saw in the first one where he kills like that babysitter
going through the houses.
Like
that.
Yeah, he just killed
left and right, and he dashes her face right in.
So
now, this text here that I'm looking at, to where she's screaming. See if I can get to that real quick. Now, see,
wine bottle. Hell yeah.
See, that looks like that's a different scene too.
Yeah, like different lighting.
Yeah.
I think
you would assume it would be, she's reacting to, that old lady getting her head bashed in. But I think that looks like a different thing. It looks like that could be him in the house, staring at her, and she's got that wine bottle.
Whoever that thing is right there is definitely she's staring straight at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ooh, the hospital.
Are they having a party? Were they just like setting up?
Let's see, okay, so that's that. See if I can. Ooh, yeah, it looks like a mob is totally out there. And there's a dude smiling. You see that shit? Random dude just loving it. But the banging on the ambulance here.
Yeah. So maybe like, I guess, wait. The whole point of that first teaser was the ambulances were going to him.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, let him burn. So maybe it's the ambulances get him. They bring him. The mob are like, how some people do that with terrorists or something, and the ambulances, they're like, no, like stop, like don't give him any medical attention. So maybe that's a thing where they're like, don't help him, don't help him. So that's why he gets the bandages. So
Do you know what? That actually sounds like that could be completely
Yeah.
right. Like these people are just out there going, "Do not help him."
yeah, like don't bring him here. Like let him burn, as Laurie was saying.
Loving that,
Yeah.
loving the title
Yeah.
like that. That orange is amazing.
Yeah. And then Allison was having a pretty traumatic, saw something pretty awful at the end there. But I think that was in like a stairway. That was a different.
Let's see if
Was it? Does that look like a hospital? Like, because she's wearing the red jacket, which is what.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, that's like the red jacket with the blood.
Yeah, and she's got blood on her forehead now too.
Yeah.
Or the gash. That looks like
Yeah,
a gash.
Yeah, that looks like new. So I have no idea if that's a hospital or not, but she's like looking at something pretty.
Correct.
And it wouldn't just be like Michael is walking towards her. Clearly, Michael has done something to like either Laurie or her mom, or for her to react that way.
Yeah,
So,
100%. Someone's dying at that point.
yeah,
That reaction.
yeah, 100%.
October 15th, 2021.
So long away.
That is it for the trailer. So, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, it does exactly what a teaser is meant to do. It's not doesn't really spoil anything that we didn't already know. Really, like if you see Anthony Michael Hall, you're not like, oh yeah, he's Tommy from the first movie. Like, you don't know that. Like, they don't really give any plot details. They just show some quick images of like Michael killing someone. Shocker!
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: he's going to kill
Exactly.
in this movie. Some of the women in this movie are going to be screaming as Michael is killing. Spoiler alert.
Jamie Lee Curtis is looking like she's trying to stop him yet again. Spoiler alert.
There's but it could introduce a new thing of like the whole mob gathered around. And they're like,
it's reminiscent of Halloween 4, and that would be great if they get a mob.
Yeah, we're all like the truckers
when that happens.
Yeah.
All the drunk people.
I really love that part of Halloween 4 because it fully like you get a sense of the community of Haddonfield. Of like they're all like, no, we're protecting our own, like we're protecting her. And so if they bring sort of that sense into this movie, that would be sweet.
Yeah,
like,
and it kind of looks like that bar outside that bar is that he has a little posse with him.
Yeah,
and I could see a bunch of drunk guys. He's out there. Go get him.
You're telling me this dude tried to kill you like 40 years ago? Man, let's fucking go. Wait. I mean, all like they're also people who knew, because it's probably like it's obviously a pretty small town, so it's someone who knew someone who got killed, like that type of situation. So they're all connected in that way, and
now we know.
I'm happy.
The third one. We know Halloween Ends. Is coming. So, do you think that they're gonna do Halloween Resurrection? They're gonna kill Jamie Lee Curtis in this one, and then the daughter, the niece, or that Tommy and Lindsay will take control in the final one.
I think Laurie will survive into the end one. I think the person most likely to go in Halloween Kills is Karen, the middle between Laurie and Allison. Because like the first movie, she was sort of the odd one out as opposed to like Laurie, and obviously Allison was sort of the stand-in for Laurie. Like
100%. Allison isn't going anywhere in this one.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be shocked if Karen sort of bit the dust here, like, and I mean Halloween Ends, all bets are off on that one, So we'll obviously have to wait and see what happens in Halloween Kills. But yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd bet money on Karen of those three pretty heavy favorite to die. I wouldn't be shocked if Tommy and Lindsay are sort of one and done in this movie,
Yeah,
or at least I don't think both of them will go into Halloween Kills alive.
probably.
I'm betting probably Tommy with his whole posse is like, I'm gonna fucking kill, and he goes out swinging, and Michael eventually like kills him. But Tommy's death probably helps sort of like,
Reinvigorates the town, or at least Laurie.
Helps like stop Michael and sort of prevents him from doing more damage at that point, and is not in vain type of thing.
No, that I can completely see is that Tom, because coming off of Curse, Tommy had the shot and he failed. So that's probably why he's got that beer belly going on. He's probably been drinking himself. So this is his second.
When I used to look like poor
to come out.
I used to look like poor Rod. Now I got a fucking beer belly.
Paul Rudd, the crew cut Anthony Michael Hall.
But so I would be shocked if all three of generations of women are alive going to Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, there we go, people. We got you.
Episode 1.
The 30-second trailer reaction is done.
And we made a 30-second trailer into about a 30-minute episode. Hell yeah.
The sky's the limit, ladies and gentlemen. You know what you're in for with this.
When they release the 45-second trailer, watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out.
But thank you, Michael, for coming on and joining us. Man, I'm so fucking happy we're doing this. This is going to be amazing. We have so much shit to do going forward. Yeah. And our first episode is definitely going to be on John Carpenter's 78 Halloween. That is the next episode coming up for sure. This one we saw the trailer drop and we got to do a trailer reaction on this.
It gave us like the boost to get it off on the tracks and running. So yeah. So
please watch this, people. Please follow along. Please subscribe to us because this is going to be a journey that everyone isn't ready for because Michael is here.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.